Hi everybody, it's Jamie, and if you've never been here before, thank you for stopping by. I hope you like what I have to say and sharing my opinion, and I hope you want to share your opinion with me. Please subscribe and hit that like button, and don't forget that little bell so you get notifications. It's a free way to help your girl out, and I appreciate it. If you're already a subscriber, you guys are the best. I love you guys. Thank you. Um, After the weekend, I thought maybe I would share my opinion on Roe versus Wade. Might as well jump in there with everybody else. Although my opinion may not be the popular side, but I'm going to give it anyway. And remember, everything on my videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a housewife, mom, grandma, the whole kit and caboodle. So I thought maybe I would start with the fact that I don't understand why everybody is losing their mind. I mean, what in the hell? It's not like they banned abortion. It's that they sent it back to the states so that the people can be the deciders of things like this and not the government. But even Ruth Bader Ginsburg said that Roe versus Wade should go back to the states. So, I mean, it's not like it's a ban on abortion. It's just the people will have more influence on the votes than it being a government thing. So, that's why I don't get it. I'm just lost. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I had 10 pregnancies. I have 3 children. One was an ectopic pregnancy, and almost died. And the other 6 were miscarriages, one in the second term. I've had my issues with fertility and having children. I have 3 grown adult children, and I just had my first grandbaby. And she's 8 weeks old, and I'm babysitting her right now, and that's why I'm outside on the porch, because she's taking a little nap, and I wanted to be quiet. But I will show you a picture of her when I get a chance. So anyway, I can't imagine the emotional and the physical trauma that you go through after an abortion, because I know what it feels like to lose a baby. And it stays with you for the rest of your life. So even if you aborted the baby, you've got to have that in the back of your mind. I just think you do. So, my big problem is with these partial birth abortions are disgusting. I mean, they kill these babies right up to the minute that they're due, and sometimes I think they've killed them when they've been delivered. That's just horrific, and it's murder. It's pure murder. I mean, once the baby's heart starts beating, it is a living being, and it has every right and liberty that anybody else should have. Just because it's inside your body doesn't mean that you get to decide to murder it because it's inconvenient to you. I mean, you have every right to my body, my choice before you have sex. Once you've had sex, then it's no longer your body, your choice. It's another human being, and it's not your decision. It's God's decision. So that's where I have a problem. I don't have a problem with abortion for rape or incest or health of the mother, welfare, but every other reason I don't agree with. It's not meant to be a birth control. It's not meant to be something that somebody just does because it's inconvenient. You should have thought about that before you spread your legs and had sex, and then now you have to deal with the consequences of it. And if you're not mature and responsible as an adult to know that you're going to be responsible for a living creature, then you shouldn't be having sex. It's that easy. And I know we can blame it all on, well, men this and men that. Well, girl, you need to keep some condoms in your purse if you are sexually active, and make that man put it on. And if he won't put it on, then you better close your legs tight, because he's not going to be responsible for anything. So why have sex with him in the moment? There's no reason to avoid birth control. And then there's that plan B that you can take the next day after a rape or a drunk night that you didn't prepare for or whatever. But at this point, I think it's the right thing. For the last 50 years, the Roe versus Wade has been a wrong decision. It's not a good precedent. It shouldn't have never happened. When I was in college in my political science, my thesis was on Roe versus Wade, so I know way more than Roe versus Wade than I even care to know. Seriously. And to begin with, the whole thing was a hoax to get it done. I mean, Roe lied. She never was raped. That was all a lie. It was all to get this decision through the Supreme Court, which has been for the last 50 years horrible. I mean, 66 million babies have been aborted in the 50 years that we have had Roe versus Wade. And on top of that, the majority of babies have been black. And that's because they put those Planned Parenthood centers in low-income communities where black and Latino people live, because they're trying to do population control. And the original Mrs. Sanger, she wanted to get rid of all the black people. So that's why she promoted abortion to begin with. She was trying to do, guess what? Genocide. And that has continued for 50 years, and it's wrong. I mean, we should not be killing babies because of their color. Anyway, that's my opinion on it. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flashback on it, but that's just, I'm pro-life, you know. And I'm not going to change my views on it, because I've been through hell trying to have my own babies, and there's a lot of women out there that would love to adopt a baby. We need to make adoption affordable. It should cost less than abortion. I mean, I would adopt kids right now if I could afford it, but I can't afford it because they've made it so expensive. So, I know my camera keeps swagging, but I'm on the porch. But I think it's a good thing that it was abolished in the Supreme Court and it's gone back to the states to decide. And I know there's going to be a lot of red states that do ban it, and I'm okay with that. But I know a lot of people aren't okay with that. But there are a lot of blue states that are going to be able to provide abortions all the way up to the minute that it's supposed to be born, if that's what you want to do. I think it's disgusting, but whatever. And it's not like it's gone. The opportunity is there. You may have to travel, but I don't see how that's going to affect anything, especially with all these companies coming out giving women money and time and all that to travel to go abort their babies so they can come back and work their 96 hours a week, because they certainly don't want a baby to come in the mix of that, right? So that's where I stand, and I just wanted to reach out and let you guys know that. And well, I have you. I'll show you the reason why I'm at my son's house. My nose itches. She's taking a little nap. Let me turn the camera around so you can see her. Can you see? That's my granddaughter. She's 8 weeks old. And I'm so in love with this baby. Oh, just so in love with her. She's 8 weeks old, and we have been going through some formula shortage issues, of course, naturally. So I've kind of been on the warpath with that, too, because it really makes me mad. But look at that little baby. Can you imagine killing her? Could you imagine snipping her vertebrae in the back of her neck and killing her? I just can't imagine. It's just sad. But I'm so glad that now I think we're going to save a lot of babies. We're going to have a lot more babies born, and we might have a lot of babies that need to be adopted, and that's okay too. I mean, and you know, you have the what's it called? That law where you can drop the baby off at a fire station or a hospital or whatever. I mean, people can do that too. I mean, if they have the balls to do it. I wouldn't do it. But I mean, as soon as we can make adoption affordable, I think that it's going to be better for everybody in the long run. So, with that, I'd like to see your comments and your opinions, and if you disagree with me, that's okay. I don't mind, and maybe we can have a conversation. Maybe we can sway each other. Maybe you'll change my mind. Maybe I'll change your mind. You never know until you talk about it and have a conversation. No violence, no hatred, none of that, just a conversation. And when you do leave comments down below, please make sure that you are respectful and you are kind, because kindness is free and you can sprinkle that stuff on everything. Don't forget. So let me know how you feel and how you think, and let's talk about it. Let's discuss it like adults. Anyway, I'm gonna run along because the baby's about to wake up, and I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you, and I hope you come back if this is your first time, and don't forget to hit that like button for me, because that's a free way for me to build my YouTube channel. And thank you. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.